Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Welcome to a little mini-series, a little two-part series on an opinion about silver. First, we're going to take a look at a negative opinion on silver, and then in the second video, we're going to take a look at a positive opinion on silver for 2019. These are opinion pieces, and this first video we're going to discuss the negative outlook on silver. And so this article comes to us from Bloomberg, and it's an opinion piece here by Joseph Richter and Suzanne Barton. And this is about the markets for silver, which they deem to be the outcast among precious metals to start 2019. So going into it, silver just completed its worst year in 3. Investors are showing no signs of taking a shine to the metal in 2019 either. The commodity erased its 2019 gain this week, while gold, platinum, and palladium held on to theirs. Silver futures on Friday posted the biggest weekly loss since November. Analysts are saying that silver is getting hit from at least two sides as investors are turned off by its status as both a haven and industrial commodity. Optimism over trade talks is boosting equities and curbing demand for shelters from market turmoil. At the same time, caution over the broader economic outlook dims industrial demand prospects at a time when silver is plentiful. Silver has an industrial component, and industrial metals have been weighed down by slowing global growth concerns, said Daniel Gali, a TD Securities commodity strategist. For today, you would expect a boost to prices because of increasing hopes of a U.S.-China trade deal. But there's still loads of inventory weighing on the metal's price. And so here we can kind of see a chart on that. And, and this kind of talks about what I had mentioned before about how there is a plentiful supply. But as we know from the Silver Institute's reporting, that there is somewhat of a deficit. But where that deficit is and how it's being weighed compared to supply and in the processes of the supply chain apparently has not affected price, or it's not that big of a concern. Tai Wang, head of the precious metals derivatives trading at BMO Capital Markets, says there's absolutely no shortage of silver around. People bought silver in the back of gold rather than on solid fundamentals. As soon as gold retreats, and the desire to hold silver fades quickly. And part of that could be the economic situation now with some of the trade deals. Maybe less silver is in demand because of waiting to see what's going to happen with the trade deal, especially with China, and which means that there's not as much demand as maybe had been forecast from the report. Could that change? We shall see. There's some positive movements with trade talks, but again, concerning that these kind of overhaul of these trade deals being discussed, I think it does weigh. This has really not happened before, so it's having an impact on the markets all around as to see what's going to happen with these trades, and also with the economic news coming out of China not being as well as expected. And so we shall see how this all plays out, but very interesting. And this is an interesting viewpoint here concerning the markets here from Bloomberg. And so we'll see how it plays out. But what are your thoughts? According to this article, it looks like 2019, we're going to see lower silver prices because of that. And the industrial component and as a commodity, we have to really take into consideration, especially with silver, as well as the obvious status as a haven, an insurance policy, as a precious metal, and as money. So there you have it. This is one point of view. And in the next video, we will talk about the other point of view about silver that will be from a different perspective, from the positive perspective. So stay tuned to that very soon. Post your thoughts below on what you think about this viewpoint from Bloomberg. I always think it's interesting to see what folks are saying about precious metals, especially from so-called mainstream media news sources such as this. So I think it's quite fascinating. We'll see where it goes. Now, again, this is just an opinion piece from one particular person or a couple different folks based off of their viewpoints of where it is. But even they recognize its status as a haven, as a safe haven in times of economic turmoil. So there is some hope there. So we'll see. But this is just one viewpoint. We'll see what the next viewpoint will be in the next video coming up. So post your thoughts below. Would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.